beautiful Taurians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Taurians, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to the energy. So let us see what is coming up for you. I'm going to do a Celtic cross right at the end just to see who is coming forward towards you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What are they supposed to see regarding their singles love life? What are they meant to know for their highest good? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. First card, we've got Equilibrium. So that is the Temperance card. You've had a lot of patience when it comes to finding new love, my beautiful Taurians, but it's also bringing balance to your life and stability, emotional stability. It's giving you a chance to explore your world in a different way and get a deeper understanding on who you are and what you want when it comes to finding love. Also, as you've matured, they're indicating that you've re-examined your priorities as to what is important to you when it comes to love and who is important when it comes to you as well in love there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? We've also got the Fool card here, so beautiful new start for you when it comes to love. You're going to be someone who's very, very playful, actually, very young in spirit. Now, it doesn't have to be in age, but there's someone definitely with a very sort of young, open-hearted, playful spirit coming through for you. But let's see if we can get a timeline on it or what's happening. This reading, I'm doing it in mid-August, and it's good for the next 4 to 5 weeks, just so you're aware, okay? Oh, this is very interesting. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Whoa. And we have the snake there. They want me to go one more on this, so I will. Thank you so much. We also have the stars. So your healing trust issues is what I'm seeing straight away, because we've got the snake and the stars. Now, the snake is an interesting energy. In the Lenormand deck, it does mean situations that have been deceptive or situations where you felt you could not trust a person, but it's covered by the star, so it indicates you're healing all of that. So also, it doesn't have to mean that you were cheated on or lied to in the past. It can also mean that you're shedding skin or you're shedding old situations and embracing new. And because you have that Fool card, I cannot believe it. My beautiful Taurians, look at this. We have Illumination, which is, of course, the Sun card. It's covered by the Sun card. And we also have your starting position as the Sun card. Okay, so there is, whatever it is you are focusing on, you are actually manifesting, but the Sun card represents, you know, enlightenment. It represents positive energy, trying to be as positive as possible. You are going through an awakening phase, okay? Now what's crossing you? We have the Tower. So the Tower is like a deconstruction of all that you've ever known in love before. You could have had an experience in the past that really shocked you when it came to love, shook your foundations, but I feel like you're healing that. Let me, oh no, they don't want that one. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please, okay, this is just popping out. We have the Page of Cups. Past position, we have the Justice card. So that's all about honesty, truth, and finding balance, of course, making decisions. In the potential position, we've got the moon. So it's thrown up some shadow side for you there. In the near future, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so Three of Swords is difficulty. It doesn't have to be about heartbreak, but it can mean you reconciling things that were painful in love in order to come out the other side, to get the Lover's card, right? So we've got the Lover's card right there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful... Okay, I got to go get that card. Just going to get these ones first. Thank you so much. We've got the Seven of Swords. So definitely trust issues, or an energy of perhaps someone from your past ghosted you, or... now, I don't really want to talk about the past, but the energy is popping up before... it's almost like before someone new comes in, you're doing a lot of processing, a lot of healing. Okay, now you may be like, Baba, I've already healed. I've already done the work. And I do see that you're actually doing a lot of the work. Sometimes we are tested. We have the Knight of Cups, yes. I've got to be honest with you. There's a slight weight. And I only say that because we've got the Two of Wands here. It's not very long after the 5 weeks where there's someone new entering into your energetic sphere. So I would say in the next couple of months, you are meeting somebody who's very, very romantic. I got to go get those cards. Well, it was one card that fell on the floor. One moment, please. And it's the Five of Swords. Okay, so this is in the external circumstances position. So let's start from the very beginning. We've got equilibrium. So Temperance card is all about finding harmony, finding balance. This is your protagonist energy. So this is how you are right now. Also, you have had a lot of patience when it comes to love. I also feel like there's this energy here of, I mean, this card could be a card of recovery as well, but it's also about symmetry in all things, moderation, the give and take of life, my beautiful Taurians. And I feel like you're in that flow where you're realizing where you may have overgiven in situations where you gave too much of yourself, or you opened yourself up. I mean, love is raw, it is intense, it is vulnerable, it is loving, it is kind, it is passionate, sometimes it's painful. So I feel like you're sort of looking at all aspects of love and trying to find the midway point for yourself. There's this energy here of you coming into alignment with what you're manifesting or what you're dreaming about, especially since we have the clouds. Okay, so the clouds, I mean, it's number 6 in the Lenormand deck. Number 6 tends to be about balance, but also about the lovers, because the lovers card, of course, is number 6. 6 is always connected to love because of that sort of give and take energy. But the clouds basically mean hidden. So part of you, whilst you've been recalibrating your energy, you may have hidden yourself away or felt unseen. Now, there could also have been something that you felt blindsided by, because we have that with the Tower energy. So either you experienced, you know, a really shocking discovery in love, or you're having a personal revelation when it comes to love that is really like, it's almost like, I feel like awakened you. Because the clouds can represent dreaming, or, you know, something that is like getting in the way of your happiness, for example. And you've got the Sun card as the resistance position. So there's just something that you still need to process that is, you know, like clouds get in the way of the sun, of course. They dampen the shine. So I feel like there's just something that you're processing that's nearly done. It's like you're nearly there. And you're removing the blockages, you're removing the clouds literally from the sun. That's what I feel is happening for you over the next 4 to 5 weeks. But the cloud is like something that you didn't see before. Something that, I'm going to pull a quick card on that for you just to see what's coming out. But I feel like more that you're sort of recalibrating your energy. If you've been hiding yourself away and not really connecting to love, and really have, you know, given up on love, or felt really frustrated and confused about it, really unhappy with the results of love for you, or your experiences in love, I feel like you are learning to open yourself up and not hide yourself away from it. I mean, look, there we go. We got the Two of Cups. Okay, you're learning not to hide yourself away from it, because if you've had a difficult experience in love in the past, our first go-to as humans is to protect our energy, shut down as a shutdown mechanism, but also to reject. Okay, we tend to, as a protective measure, reject love itself after the fact. Okay, so if someone really hurt you in the past, our coping mechanism is to sort of like keep ourselves almost our heart locked away in order to keep it safe from being hurt any further. And sometimes, not all the time, of course, my beautiful Taurians, depends on how you're processing things. Sometimes when we go into the next relationship, even though we feel like we've processed a lot of emotions, there's still some things that influence our decisions or influence our actions. And we may be governed by experiences from the past. Doesn't mean you want to be with a person from the past. It may mean that there's some grief that's still there or some trust issues. But the Two of Cups indicates, you know, you are calling in a soulmate. This is a card of love being drawn to you because I feel now you're ready. You're getting into the flow, or you're in the flow. You've patiently waited for a loving union and it's showing up for you, okay? This is a card of meeting someone who understands you and your needs in love as much as you understanding this person's needs as well. Now, I also feel, okay, my beautiful Taurians, there's a friend here. I'm picking up on a friend energy who has feelings for you, and they may shock you. Okay, someone who is they're hiding their feelings. I'm going to see how you feel about this person, because this person is going to tell you the truth. Okay, if they haven't already. Now, this may be someone you've known from childhood or someone you've known for a long time. They're going to tell you that they've had feelings for you for such a long time. But I just get this energy of you. Let me just pull a card on it just to be sure. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? How does my beautiful Taurians feel about this person? Oh, wow. Nine of Cups. You're hoping that they actually tell you. The Nine of Cups is something you'd really welcome, okay? It would be a wish come true. So perhaps there is mutual feelings here, hidden feelings on both sides. What's preventing you both from talking about it? The Hierophant. Now, either you've just gone through a separation or they have, my beautiful Taurians. This could also mean that you wouldn't really want to sort of break up the friendship, okay, or the established relationship between you both. So although you would welcome it and you would love it and you find that this person would be incredible, there's part of you that's like, but what about the friendship? Or what about, you wouldn't want to destroy what you've already built between you both. But I just get this energy, either this person's separated from someone, or they're going through a divorce, or you are. Now, this is not going to resonate for everyone, this part. This is a small percentage in the water, but I'm just picking up on someone's friend having feelings. In time, I feel like this could develop into something else, into something really romantic and something really loving and kind. And for those of you who are not interested in your friend, or you don't know who this person is, I feel like there is someone who's going to reveal, or hint, hint, they like you. But for the majority energy, I feel it's not going to amount to anything. I feel like it's going to be talked about, but I feel like with that Five of Swords, it's going to throw up a little bit of tension for a while. Seven of Swords, I feel like you decide to leave it. Okay, I just get this energy of it being left. So I'll leave it like that. But you are calling in someone new, especially since at the bottom of your chart, you've got the Page of Cups, which is new love entering into the mix. And we've got the Knight of Cups here, which means it's a romantic person who's not just dreaming about love. And you're not just dreaming about love, my beautiful Taurians, you're calling it in. But I feel part of you there's part of you that's been delaying love. Okay, because we got the Sun card and both Sun cards here in the resistance position. You may have felt like love has not shown up for you, or it has not been gratifying. It is not, it has made you feel disappointed. And there's just this energy here of, for a while or for a time, you seem disinterested in searching for love. You may have taken yourself out of the dating mix in order to focus on yourself and finding balance. Also of, dreaming about your hopes, wishes, connecting to, because I just get this energy that you hid yourself away, or you've you've got off grid a little bit when it comes to love. But you will be turning this, which is in the resistance position, which is like I got it in the reverse. You will be turning it around in the next 4 to 5 weeks. So I feel like you're coming out of your shell and you're actually starting to allow yourself to be seen, to shine. This is a card of, positive outcome. Whenever you get the Sun in the Lenormand deck or the major arcanas in the Tarot, this means that there is a positive outcome. What you're focusing on is the thing that you're manifesting. So you want new love. There is a new start on the board here for you. There is a wish being granted, and there's a lot of light in your reading because you got the Sun here. I mean, the clouds, it's almost like right now you cannot see that there will be love for you. Right now, you cannot see how you can find someone that will not bring drama into your life, but is someone who you can rely on, someone who you can trust, someone who brings balance to the idea of love as much as you bring balance to that relationship too. You cannot see because of the clouds and this energy of feeling. I just feel this energy, Taurus, you're like, I'll believe it when I see it. I feel that, okay? And I totally understand. But the clouds are going to be shifted, okay? There is the light. There is the sun. And you will have a positive outcome. But it requires you to come out of your comfort zone and take a leap of faith, okay? As you can see, we've got like dandelion energy here. So making a wish is important as well. I feel a wish is going to be granted for you in terms of love. And that's not just something that's like really woo-woo and something you can't quite attach yourself to. I feel like you are actually putting yourself on some sort of new adventure, or you're taking a leap into a new beginning, okay? We've got the Fool card. Now, the Fool card is all about knowing that you've got so much potential to meet somebody new. You've got a beautiful heart, my beautiful Taurians. You're funny, you're kind, you're sometimes you overthink a situation. I can see that. And we've got the Three of Swords here. So either you're grieving something from the past still, but I feel because we got the Star energy, okay, it does mean that there's things that are being healed. But the bigger energy that I feel from the cards is that you've been going through difficulty and you felt a little bit helpless to change your circumstances in order to find someone who fits with you, who vibes at your frequency, someone that you actually love. Because you can meet loads of people and you really vibe with that person, but then, you don't find them attractive, or you find someone attractive and then you find that actually they're not as intelligent as you, or they don't, they're a little bit like superficial. They're not looking for the deep love that you are looking for, or they're not looking to settle down. So I feel like every time you meet a person, it's not quite connecting in some ways. And that's because there's someone who's meant for you. There's someone who's left out for you here, and you're about to meet this person, okay? This person's very romantic. This person is very chivalrous as well. There's a romantic attraction headed your way, and it's kind of like, I would say, rather than 4 to 5 weeks, I would say 8 weeks is what I'm kind of picking up on the energy. So you are calling in somebody new. But of course, with the Fool card, it requires taking a leap to do something different than your usual day-to-day. And it's also about opening your heart to that wonderful, playful spirit within you. And because we got the Sun here and then we got the Tower, you may feel like you're a little bit stuck. You don't know how to get out of a comfort zone, or you don't know how to get out of some sort of restriction energy. But destiny intervenes when you've got a Tower. It means there is like a whole sort of deconstruction of your schedule, or a change in your circumstances that may feel uncomfortable at first, but it actually brings a positive outcome. Okay, so I feel like the key to unlocking meeting someone new is actually by embracing a new path and also having faith. Because when we start to give up on love, or when we start to give up on situations, we stop trying. Okay, we lose the motivation to try. Okay, so I'm just picking up this energy that you hid yourself away, or you've taken yourself out because part of you lost your sparkle, or part of you felt really disappointed. So it's like you kind of put love on hold for a bit to really focus on other things, like your own personal happiness, which of course is the most important. We all have to have an awakening in our lifetime. So I feel like you've gone through a major period of personal growth, and that that hasn't been delaying you meeting someone new. It's actually aiding you to move closer to the person who is meant for you, okay? Because always remember, rejection is protection and redirection. So if you feel like you're being rerouted in your life in some area, it means your guides are trying to navigate you towards meeting this new person. We've got the snake here. Now the snake, typically in tarot, snakes shed their skin. They shed their old version of themselves. And that's what I feel about you, Taurus. I feel like you're dusting off the cobwebs and you're getting out there and saying, you know what, this is me. And I'm really comfortable in my own skin. I love me. And, you know, I deserve love because you are lovable, my beautiful Taurians. And don't ever forget that. The snake is like a rejuvenative energy that embraces new life, okay? It's regeneration. And as you can see, it's number 7, which means movement forward. Number 7 often connects to the Chariot card. So this is about overcoming any personal obstacles or any challenge in order to control your circumstances and you know, accomplish whatever it is you set out to do. So I feel like it's almost like you're breathing new life into your love life, okay? By either, I mean, some of you maybe actually curious about something new. I mean, some of you could be creatively planning something, or you're actually planning to connect to a hobby, something that you love doing. But I feel it's more than that. I feel when you get the Two of Wands energy, this could be it could be travel plans. Okay, so I'm picking up, but I'm also feeling like waiting for results or waiting for something. So when we get closer to it, I'll see what I'm picking up on. But the snake indicates it's the end of old circumstances in love. You're embracing something new. But also the snake can represent hidden knowledge. Okay? Something hidden, or it can also throw up trust issues that you're healing right now, because we got the star energy there. So yes, it's been a difficult process, and yes, you know, you've been going through a very difficult time. I mean, when you got the clouds, okay, they're giving me a song right now. Oh wow, okay, so this song has come up before. I'm not sure what sign for, but I feel like it came up in like 2020 or something in one of the readings, or maybe even early 2021. It's I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Oh my gosh, I nearly sang for you. I can't believe it. I love that song, but it's just come through and I nearly actually sang, and nobody needs to hear that, okay? So let me just connect to it again because it's just gone muffled. Okay, one moment, please. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. And it's just stopped completely like that. Didn't fade away or anything. Normally it kind of fades away or becomes muffled. It just stopped dead like that. So either you're going to hear that song and it's a signifier song for you, or you have heard it just before this reading, or you're going to hear it in the next 4 to 5 weeks as you're out and about. You could be walking in the store and it's on the tannoy. You could be walking down the sidewalk and someone drives past in a car and they're playing the song. Or it could be that you just turn on the radio and that song's playing, okay? I mean, it literally, if I really look at your reading and I see the clouds and the sun, it's like, you know, and we've got the Three of Swords. I mean, the Three of Swords, there's loads of rain there. So it's literally like, oh gosh, I'm just connecting to my rational brain for a moment to try and remember the lyrics. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. So yeah, that connects to the clouds, the Three of Swords, but also the stars for healing and the sun for clarity. Okay, so I feel like you are becoming aware of all the things that have prevented you from going out there and truly seeking love for a while, okay? Because with the clouds, as I said, I just get this energy of you kind of hiding yourself away a little bit, or maybe being a little bit more reserved in your personality, but you're actually going to open yourself wide open and be curious again about love and get out there and have faith. And I feel like you're really connecting to this playful spirit. So I feel like you're going to be connecting to friends or to events where you feel really good about yourself, and you start to raise your vibrations. The star energy indicates not just a wish coming true, because in the Lenormand deck, the star is, it's so interesting because the star is number 16 in the Lenormand deck, and this is about faith, hope, and belief. Okay, having faith and seeing that what you're manifesting is actually shifting and becoming real on the physical plane. But it's also number 16, which is the Tower. So it's almost like you're having a real epiphany moment. The Tower is number 16. So I feel like you're deconstructing everything you thought about love when you meet this new person. You're liberating yourself in some way. And it may feel chaotic at first, but there's sudden changes for you. I feel like you're coming out of a comfort zone and you're breaking this stalemate energy where you felt like there's no love, there's no person that I'm interested in. And I feel like you're doing something different. I also feel like you're standing out from the crowd. The star energy is about you beaming your light, allowing yourself to shine and being noticed. Now, over the next 4 to 5 weeks, just observe your circumstances wherever you may be, and you're going to notice people noticing you. Before, my beautiful Taurus, you may not be noticing people looking your way, but in the next 4 to 5 weeks, you're going to really see people catching your eye. And part of you is going to be like, are they looking at me? Yes, they're looking at you. I want you to be aware of that. You are turning heads, okay? People are noticing you. There's something new about your energy. And as we went through this sort of Lionsgate portal, you may have felt this power up of confidence and sort of motivation. And it's almost like, you know what? I've sat in this energy for a while and nothing has changed. How about I do something new? Or how about I embrace a new path and just be my wonderful, authentic self and say, hey, this is me. Love me for me, which, you know, I feel like you do quite a lot anyway, my beautiful Taurus, but I just get this energy that either an experience from your past has either knocked your confidence or you're just recalibrating what you want, what you've experienced so far. And, I feel like there's part of you that's got in a funk where you believe love is not coming for you. But I feel you're going to notice the shift in the next 4 to 5 weeks, okay? Now, the heart of the matter is the sun, trying to remain positive. But also the sun represents this freedom. Okay, as you can see, this childlike spirit. It's about liberating yourself, becoming aware of your infinite power, and knowing that you deserve to shine. Have confidence in yourself. You are awakening. Embrace the you that you are. There is only one you, and that is actually your superpower, okay? You're unique, and you're about to find someone who vibes at the frequency that you do too. Now, as soon as I pick up this card, they're actually showing me a business card. So either you're going to meet someone who is a business person and they give you their card. I mean, perhaps there's someone that you give your business card and there's like a frisson, or perhaps I don't know, I just keep being given a business card. I'm scrying at the same time as doing a reading, and they're just giving me like a business card. So either you meet someone and they rather than write down their number, they give you their card. Okay, so watch out for that. That's coming up there. I mean, it could also mean that you go on a date with somebody and they are trying to impress you and they're like, yeah, I got my own card. Not those little things, my beautiful Taurus, they wouldn't really impress you. You're more about a person's heart and what they have to offer in terms of, kindness, love, laughter, that sort of thing. But this person that you're meeting, I feel like this person they're showing me that this person, when they meet you, they want to impress you, okay? Yeah, because they see something special in you is what they're showing me. Now, also, the Sun card is about light. It's about truth. It's about energy, motivation. So I feel like in this personal growth, you're actually building the motivation to search for love, to see that you are lovable. But also, I feel like this is about you, connecting to your own personal happiness. And when you're vibing at that frequency, everybody is noticing you. You may have been focusing on your success or on other areas of your world, but I feel like you're empowering yourself now when it comes to love. And I feel like suddenly you're going to meet somebody new. The Tower is a break of energy, a breakdown of stagnant energy. So if you feel like you've been going round and round in circles in love, or you felt like you've been trapped and you don't know how to get out of a situation, like, for example, if you've always been single or you've been single for a long time, you may feel it's daunting to get out there and date somebody. You may not want to go down a traditional route of trying to find somebody new. You may decide to go on the internet and do something different, connect to internet dating. If that's not your scene, you may decide to I just keep getting this energy of you going through some sort of, because there's a lot of spirituality here, or with the moon card, a lot of personal growth. So you may connect to somebody or connect to a group of people who are spiritually minded, or someone who works in the justice system. Or yeah, because when I mentioned the justice system again, someone gave their card. So maybe this person actually works in the justice system or something like that, or the legal system in some way, or you do, and you're going to cross paths with this person. The Tower basically means a sudden realization. The lightning bolt hits the crown chakra, but it's an intervention by spirit to sort of like release you from the prison that you may have found yourself in. So if you have been not dating for a long time and you just felt like you're out of touch, it can mean suddenly you get the motivation to just get out there and put yourself into a situation to meet new love. It could also mean that there's been nobody about for a while that's even taken your interest has taken your interest at all, okay? And you may be like, you know what, there's no one out there right now, Bubba. Suddenly, there's like an influx of opportunities, and you're like, OMG, there was nobody, and now there's like a lot of people sort of looking my way, checking me out, and I'm connecting to these people. So I feel the Tower energy is like a sudden sort of shift, or like a paradigm shift where there's an upheaval. You're changing the way that you operate in love, or the way that you respond to going out there to get love, and as a result you are starting to build anew. Okay, it's a positive transformation. The Tower energy also, if you've had an experience in the past that has been shocking when it comes to love, it may have thrown up trust issues for you. It really took the carpet from underneath your feet, and I feel like this is something that you are aware of, that you're trying to process, and you're trying not to let it damage the way that you move forward in love in the future. Okay, now the Tower is very interesting as well. They won't let me put it down, it's so interesting. They're telling me that it's true, in the normal Lenormand deck, let's start again, in the Rider-Waite deck, these are the Lenormand decks, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, two figures leap into the unknown. They take a leap of faith out of a burning tower, because it is better to take a leap of faith than to remain stuck where you're at. If you found that you've been stuck for many, many years and you found yourself single, you have to ask yourself, what is the pattern that you're emulating in your life, and how do you get out of that? Have you become, so comfortable with circumstances being where they're at right now, where you tell yourself, okay, I can't see any options for love right now, so what's the point in looking? Or, I was hurt in the past by somebody, so, I'm probably going to get hurt again in the future with somebody else. Sometimes, and I'm not pointing a finger at my beautiful Taurus, I'm just highlighting that sometimes us humans, we get, I don't want to say we get afraid, but I feel like sometimes we get into a situation where we feel bonded to it, where we feel helpless to change our circumstances. And it just feels too difficult to liberate ourselves, okay? Sorry, I'm doing this reading in the first week after the major supermoon, and it's a bit bumpy, and I tend to stumble on my words, so just be mindful, that that's what happens during this period, so I do apologize. But the Tower indicates you taking the leap of faith. And you've got the Fool card, so your guides want you to be aware that now things have become so uncomfortable. You're wondering, should I stay in this energy and just remain in a single energy, or do I just take that leap of faith and do something different and get a different result? We've got the Page of Cups, which is below you. You are actually manifesting someone new. Page of Cups represents new loves just sort of popping in. Okay, all of a sudden, something you're not expecting. Now, you may meet this person at a place where you volunteer your time or your energy or your advice. It could be that you are doing something to help out in the local neighborhood, or it can also be a course of studying something that you love doing. Pages are very curious, but I feel like you will be messaging someone. I mean, some of you are actually going to heighten your psychic gifts or your spiritual gifts, your spiritual talents, because you're being encouraged at this time to really connect to source. Some of you may put yourself on a spiritual event or a spiritual course of learning, maybe even a retreat of some sort, and you're actually going to meet someone who vibes at the same frequency as you, okay? This new person that's coming in, they've got an amazing imagination. They're so loving, and they also wear their heart on their sleeve, okay? They're very deep in their emotions, but what you see is what you get. This is someone you can trust, and you will feel comfortable with this person, okay? This person may be a little bit younger than you. I don't feel like they're younger in age. I feel like they're not as, how can I put that? I feel like you've walked a difficult path, my beautiful Taurus, and I feel like you have that wisdom and knowledge because of the journey that you've taken. And I feel like this person has a little bit less worldly experience than you have, but I feel like this person, their love is like, it's like an ocean. They're very, very deep, okay? And love is what you're calling in. Now, you may be calling in someone who's got strong Leo and Cancerian energy in their chart. So they've got a lot of passion. They're also very, very sensitive. Now, in the past, we've got the Justice card. So this is the search for truth. So either you've been lied to in the past, or you've been led down the garden path when it comes to love. This is a real sort of like, the Justice card is like, getting good karma because you've had a difficult experience in the past. You're someone who's very, very fair, okay? You're very honest, you're open, you're loving. But I feel like there's just this energy of recompense. Like, if you've had a negative experience in love, I feel like that person is receiving their karma, and you may hear about that, okay? The Justice card is also a card of the decisions we make in this moment that actually have an impact on our future. And I feel like this card, the Justice card, you know you deserve love, okay, my beautiful Taurus, but now it's about taking action, because the Justice card is about weighing up your options and making a decision, coming to some sort of compromise. So for example, if you're really shy, you know, you have to come out of a comfort zone and find that confidence within yourself to put yourself in a scenario to meet someone new. I'm not saying go and put yourself on a speed dating thing where it's terrifying. You're like, OMG, I'm going here to meet loads of people and try and vibe with someone. I feel it's more organic than that. I feel like you're thinking about ways that really connect to you in an organic way to meet someone new. So putting yourself on a course of learning, for example, you're doing something for you, and then you meet someone by extension of going to that event. Also remember that there is going to be a revelation. Your friend is going to tell you or hint to you that they have feelings for you. So I feel also there are things that you have to make a decision on during the next 4 to 5 weeks, maybe even 8 weeks is what I'm feeling here with this, okay? But this is a reminder that the decisions you make in this moment will impact. It's like cause and effect. Also, if you've been lied to in the past, I feel like you are sort of reconciling these things. You're finding balance after a period of disharmony. And if you feel someone has been unkind, or you've had an unfair experience in love, I feel like it has left a bitter taste in your mouth, but you're recalibrating, and I feel like you're actually processing, healing things, and you're opening yourself up. Okay, now we've got the Moon card. So the Moon is very sensitive energy. When it comes to love, you don't fall in love easily, my beautiful Taurus. You are very sensitive and very sensual. When you meet someone, you've fallen in love, you're in it for the long haul. Okay. Also with the Moon card indicates illusion. Sometimes we fantasize about meeting love. And again, don't shoot the messenger when I say this, but my guides want me to make you aware of this. And we all have to be aware of these things as humans. But we can fantasize about things, and they can remain a fantasy. Or we can fantasize and then make them a reality by taking action. So they really want you to be aware of that, okay, in your waking life. But I feel like the gates are opening for love for you in particular. And the Moon card often... Sorry about that, my beautiful Taurians. I just had to go and get a glass of water. The Moon card often represents a sudden, unexpected event, okay? When you connect it with the Tower. So I feel like suddenly you will meet new love, okay? But also emotions tend to rise to the surface. So again, I get this energy from a person you already know who's got feelings for you, and they will reveal their truth. Okay, if they haven't already, they're going to tell you how they feel. With the moon card as well, I feel like you've been going through a lot of personal growth and sort of like overcoming fears when it comes to love, but also I see you dissecting. I just get this energy of dissecting the mystery of love and really connecting to romanticism. Okay, opening your heart to being a little bit more romantic. So for example, if you were the sort of person, again, male or female, not a gender specific reading, if you're the sort of person who, you know, for example, you always like to dress in black, suddenly you're adding a little bit more color to your clothes, or you want to buy a bunch of flowers and have it in your home, or you're actually connecting to a sort of like divine feminine energy. So things are getting, I just feel like you're at the gates of change, and you may find that you are changing your vibrations in a way where you're actually allowing someone to connect with you. Okay, because I feel like you're no longer guarded when it comes to love. I feel the moon, you've done a lot of processing, a lot of personal growth already, and I feel like you're about to meet someone that is going to have an impact on your life, okay, in a romantic sense. The Three of Swords, I'm going to pull a card on it. It's in the near future energy. Now, this indicates difficulty, of course. It can mean, as you can see, this figure is completely closed off to, you know, romance. So it can mean with the clouds there and equilibrium, you may be like, you know what, I'm just closed off right now, and that's fine. I'm just not opening myself up at this time, but I will when I feel the moment is right. Okay, so just let me pull a card on the Three of Swords. If you are healing some sort of difficult situation or a breakup, or you're going through some sort of grief, it doesn't have to be a breakup. It could be a personal event that has occurred in your life. You're going through a grieving process. You will be healing, of course, and take the time that is necessary to do that. You don't need to rush love. Love will show up on time when that time is meant to be. Okay, I'm just going to pull a card on that Three of Swords. The Tower. So the Tower here, I mean, it's in the reverse. This is the resistance position, the Tower. So it's like something either came to a sudden ending. When you get the Tower in reverse, it can mean avoiding. Sometimes we hold back from love because we're avoiding pain. So it's not that you're actually going to experience pain in the future. It's that if you get involved in the messy business of love, you open yourself up to the potential of getting hurt. So sometimes we try to avoid, and by avoiding it, we put our attention into our work, into our schedule. We tell ourselves that we're really busy, we haven't got time to find love. We tell ourselves a lot of things in order to avoid. So your guides are just asking you a question. Where do you feel like you may be avoiding in life in order to keep yourself safe, keep yourself in that tower? Okay, we've all got to ask ourselves those questions. Now, as I said, I'm not pointing fingers. It's just some things sort of get thrown up, especially when we are evolving and dealing with difficult situations from the past, because we've got the Moon card there, which is about processing emotions. So I feel like none of us can ever avoid difficult situations. We have to face them head on. And you're not the sort of person to avoid them anyway, my beautiful Taurus. But if you've had a difficult journey when it comes to love, you may have been wondering, what's the point? If love has disappointed you, why should you be interested in it? Okay, so I'm just getting this energy of you being able to rebuild, though, from a stronger foundation. And that there is a major awakening here for you. It can also be a denial. A denial that you're shutting yourself off from love. You're like, I've been open to love all this time. It's fine. But then when love arrives, suddenly you get in your head. You start to, overthink things with the Five of Swords. I mean, you are calling in a soulmate. The Lover's card. I mean, the Lover's card basically is the choice card. It is your choice as to whether you want to connect to love or not, of course, but you are actually calling in love. You've got three cards that indicate love is on its way. You've got the Page of Cups here, you've got the Lover's card, and you've got the Knight of Cups. So love is headed your way. You get to decide whether you want to connect to it or not. Now, the choice card basically means there are two options in love. Now, I do feel strongly that there is a friend who has feelings for you, but also there's someone new headed your way as well, and you get to choose what that person or which person that is. But I feel like you meet this new person at a place where you have a lot of fun. Okay, you have a lot of fun at this place. It's almost like you're embracing your childlike spirit. Some of you may be actually healing your inner child or going to workshops to do that. And I feel you actually connect to somebody who kind of has walked a similar journey, but I feel you're more mature in your energy. You've met yourself on a deeper level than this person. Not to say that they cannot vibe with the same frequency as you, but I feel that this person actually helps bring you out of your shell a little bit more as well. Now, the Lover's card, there is a union headed your way, a romantic one. It is deep. It is intense. It will lead to a higher level of commitment, is what they're showing me as well. This new person, they're attracted to you straight away, okay? There's a desire straight away, and you feel a bonding with this person quite quickly, actually. I mean, if you are doing something, for example, where there's a competitive like team spirit thing, I feel like this person's on your team. Okay, that's coming through as well. Because I get this alliance kind of energy. But there's a deep connection between you and this new person quite quickly. We've also got the Five of Swords. Now, this is the external circumstances. The Five of Swords is a card of over-analyzing things, but it can also be a card of feeling stuck, of feeling that, you know, love has been a bit of a failure for you, that it hasn't worked out for you, or that you feel defeated in love. So, or you felt like you've met people who've like played with your heart or played mind games. I mean, you know, dating has always been this weird kind of thing, hasn't it? That, you know, I wish humans actually came with like little speech bubbles above their head. So whatever they really mean, you could see that. Because sometimes two people who clearly have feelings for each other, they kind of play aloof. Like, you know what, I'm not that interested. I'm just playing it cool. Just, you know, we're just cool. Everything's cool. But beneath the surface, both people are yearning for each other. And I feel like you're fed up with that. You're fed up with that kind of like game playing in dating, and you're like, you know what, I'm just done. And I feel like that's why you've kind of hidden yourself away, or why you've kind of like removed yourself from the traditional dating routes. And that's why I feel like you're finding a more organic way to meet this new person, and they're going to suddenly just show up in your world. Okay, now they're showing me integrity is important. So every turn, I keep getting this energy, this person must be honest. I mean, of course, everybody wants someone who is honest, right? But it's a big deal. So I feel like there's trust issues here that make you feel a little bit jittery when it comes to love. And when you meet this new person, although you feel really comfortable in your skin with this person and it just flows really naturally, there's going to be some fears that are thrown up for you, okay? Because we've got the Seven of Swords there. And this is a card of, should I stay? Should I go? Should I connect to this? Can I trust this? You know, will this person ghost me? Will this person run away? You know, there's just this energy here with the Seven of Swords that's coming through. Now, this may not connect to everybody, of course, my beautiful Taurus, because I'm also getting another energy with this card, which is about being independent. You're so independent, and part of you is like, am I going to find someone who understands my need for independence, my need to just shut off and be by myself sometimes? You live life on your own terms, okay? You're not a people pleaser, my beautiful Taurus, and sometimes you may find that some people that you attract are very needy or try to control you in some way, and you need your space as well. Also, you're a very private person, they're showing me. You're a very private person, and I actually feel like this new person confides in you in something. They're going to confide something deep. This is before they even declare that they have feelings for you. They're going to confide something very that's really important to them. Know that this is their way of saying, I want to build trust with you. I'm letting you know something that I have not told anybody else. okay? This person wants you to trust them, and they are someone you can trust, is what I'm seeing here. But this is the hope and fear position. So it's like, is this person or is this relationship going to disintegrate as quickly as it starts? How can I trust this? Okay. And even part of you may want to run away yourself because the feelings are going to be quite intense and overwhelming. Now, the outcome energy, we do have a Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is news, okay? Pages tend to be new energy coming on in, so you will be talking to somebody new. I feel like you will have a new focus. There is somebody, of course, who's curious about how things would go with you. I feel like they will be honest and open and tell you how they feel. This person keeps an eye on you. I feel like this person will try and help you do something. They'll offer their help in some way, and they'll try and hint that they have feelings for you. This is a friend, okay, just so you're aware. But the Page of Swords, you're actually going to meet somebody, somebody new who vibes, has the same mind. It's like meeting of minds energy. This person is very, very, they pay you a lot of attention. So as soon as you meet this person wants to be by your side. They want to get to know you better. They're very curious, okay? There's no doubt. I feel you're going to be like in no doubt, like, oh, MG, is this person like really like checking me out? If they're really asking a lot of questions about me, they're going to confide something major to you. You can get you're not getting the wrong vibes. This person's interested, okay? But there seems to be like a little break between you and this person really getting together. So you will be talking back and forth, and there's going to be like a, are they, aren't they? Am I not? Kind of energy between you both. Because I feel like there's a pause with the Two of Wands. Okay, the Two of Wands, it may make you feel a little bit restless, but I feel like your guides are sort of indicating don't expect anything from this situation. Actually, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. But there's something here, there's just like a little pause. So either I feel like it's you that takes a step back when you first meet this person. Okay, the Two of Wands, now either it's because you've got a trip planned, or there's a distance between you both and you're hesitant. I just get this slight pause, okay? But it works itself out, and we've got the Knight of Cups. So this person offers love. This person is a very romantic connection. I feel like both of you feel this attraction building and building and building. I would say, you know when they say love at first sight? I feel like there is an element of that, but it's like curiosity at first sight. It's you and this person, you intrigue each other, and you want to get to know each other on a deeper level. And it's not that it's a slow burn, but I feel it's that wonderful tension that occurs between two people when you're feeling something and you've got those butterflies, and you're like, do they feel the same way about me? I feel like they do. This person, look at their eyes. This new person's eyes light up when they talk to you. You can see a light in their eyes. That's what they're showing me right now, okay? This person, as I said, is very romantic, and I feel like the delay that you've had in love was so that you would love yourself first, okay? And I know a lot of people say that, and it sounds so like, ugh, my gosh, I love myself. I do self-care routines. I've got healthier boundaries, blah, blah, blah. But it's more than that. It's about how you talk to yourself. So, for example, having confidence, knowing that you're lovable. Whenever anything goes wrong, you know, not blaming yourself, not, you know, it's about shifting negative self-talk and, you know, believing, having faith. Because if you're in a negative state of mind or in a negative place where you feel like love is not showing up for you, it's almost like you're telling the universe, I don't expect it, because you know what, I can't see why anyone would love me, or why love should show up in the first place. If you can't see it, it's almost like you're telling the universe, I know it's not going to happen, so why should I even believe it in the first place? But it's going to show up, and it actually will surprise you. I'm just going to see if there's anything more they want to show me before we leave. The Star, healing. Also, I mean, they're showing me 3 stars in a row. 3 stars in a row, okay? They are important. 3 stars in a row. Oh my gosh, you're going to meet this person. Like, wow. The Towers come out, like, how many times now? 3 times. The Sun has come out 3 times. The Star has come out twice. When you start to see synchronicity in your reading, this is a big deal. This is major change, okay? You're going to suddenly, your eyes are going to be wide open. I mean, that song is even playing again. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I mean, this is clarity. These two cards, major arcanas, are major clarity. You're going to see why it never worked with anyone else in the past, how you've healed, and how you're going to take a leap of faith with this new person, okay? Suddenly it's just happening. But they're showing me 3 stars now in the water. When they show me images in the water, it tends to mean it's a signifier for you to look out for. So either when you meet this person, there's like 3 stars above the door, or on a poster, or on the floor. You know, you got those funny marble floors and they've got like patterns and things in it. Could be that. Could be some sort of official building or official event. There's 3 stars and they're in a row. So I would look out for that. Just before you meet this person, you're going to see the 3 stars in a row. So watch out for 3 stars in a row. Now, gathering community partnerships. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they supposed to see? Self-care, home comforts, me time. Okay, so this is what I feel like you've been going through right now. Self-care, home comforts, me time. But I feel like you're preparing yourself to meet somebody new. And also we've got gathering community partnerships. So you're going to meet this person at a place where, you know, either you're going to put yourself on a course of learning or some sort of communal event where people come together. Okay, that looked like, they look like stars there, but there's only 2. So I was like, oh, are they stars? They're just showing me the 3 stars in the row again. So it may be at an event or a gathering that has 3 stars, or maybe it's called a 3-star event, or maybe you meet at a 3-star hotel or restaurant for an event or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. But yeah, there's a gathering and a partnership comes out of it. It's you and this new person. And I'm just going to get one more card for you before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they supposed to see? Okay, I'm seeing a really odd image right now. I'll tell you it because I have to give you the images that I see in the water. Sometimes they don't mean anything to me at all. Okay, and I'm not even sure how this relates to your reading. They're showing me someone's lollipop on the floor, or a lollipop on the floor. Now, this could mean that something happened in childhood that influenced the way that you look at love, because a lollipop, you associate it with children, so I'm not really sure. I mean, it could be that you've literally been sucking a lollipop and it fell on the floor. So I'm going to have to leave that image there. I'll always be honest to say I can't quite grasp it. I don't really know what they're showing me there, apart from a lollipop that is dropped on the floor. It's just on the floor. So either you're walking down the street and you saw a lollipop stuck on the floor. I mean, it looks like a little red lollipop. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, we'll move on from that. We've got sea turtle protection. So again, it's asking you, where do you feel like you're protecting yourself in your life? Okay, it says here, you are the master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Okay, and you can see there's 2 beautiful turtles there. You're going to meet someone who does vibe at the same frequency as you. Okay, and this person is going to make you feel secure in love, protected in love. And they've got this new person, they've got a childlike spirit, but they don't share it with everybody. They've got this sort of energy where they let you in. They've got a very soft inner world going on, but they're quite tough on the outside, this person. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I'm just going to get the rune before we leave. Okay, so we have the birch rune, which is all about purity. Okay, purifying energy, becoming. It's also like breathing new life into things, like birthing things. So new path, that sort of thing. Now, it can also sort of they're showing me as well, there could be a little bit of worry or anxiety that comes up for you occasionally, but I feel like you're going to find the confidence from somewhere to talk to this new person, and it just feels right, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in some part of this reading for you, my beautiful Taurus. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too, okay? They are giving me a song now. This is so weird. It's related to the lollipop. I can't believe it, but okay. I'll give you the song. It's like sucking. I don't know how they. It's going too fast for me to actually connect to this song. It's like sucking on. It's like sucking on a lollipop. I'm not gonna let love get me down or something. It's really quick. Sucking on a lollipop. Oh, love gonna get me down. Say love. Say love. Love's not gonna let me down or something. I can't quite grasp it, okay? If I was to this song is definitely familiar. I definitely know this song. If I don't know the lyrics, of course, apart from the ones that just come up. I can't really remember. I mean, the song might be called Lollipop or Don't Let Love Get You Down. I want to say the singer is it Mika or Micah? It's a very sort of like jovial kind of song. But I can't believe that it's like sucking on the lollipop thing, and then I saw a lollipop on the ground. So, I mean, I'm going to have to look up the lyrics of the song, see how it resonates with your reading. But, yeah, I mean, don't let love get you down, I guess it's kind of saying. Yeah, I'm going to have to disconnect from that because I'm not really sure how else to sort of process that for you right now. I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus, and love and light.